topped the list of the 10 highest paid YouTube stars of last year. Jimmy Donaldson, as Mr. Beast, earned nearly £40 million, more than double the top of...
Please welcome Mr. Beast.
Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, was the top-earning YouTuber last year, enticing more than 90 million subscribers with thumbnails optimized to perfection and tantalizing concepts like I've ever built. Mr. Beast didn't have a viral video until he'd been on YouTube for 5 years. His first massive video, I Counted to 100,000, was uploaded on January 8th, 2017. Counting to 100,000 was Mr. Beast's first big challenge video, and creating it certainly tested his stamina, not to mention the patience of anyone trying to watch the entire video. The counting took over 40 hours, so to be able to upload it to YouTube, Mr. Beast had to speed up certain segments to make it just 24 hours long. In the first 5 days that the video was on YouTube, it pulled in over 5 million views. The video finally brought Mr. Beast mainstream attention, and the views kept pouring in, and 4 years later it was still regularly receiving new comments and had garnered well over 24 million views, though it's anyone's guess how many of those viewers actually sat around to watch the whole video. After the fame, it wasn't long after realizing that people loved watching bizarre stunts that Mr. Beast found his next hit niche. He began finding creative ways to give away money. Sometimes that meant giving small amounts of cash to random Twitch users, and other times it meant giving away $10,000 to homeless people in his city. He even once gave a waitress enough money to make her quit her job.
Hey, listen, I quit.
Most of the money Mr. Beast gave away came from brand deals. But by 2018, he donated over $1 million and earned himself the title, YouTube's biggest philanthropist. Mr. Beast's giveaway videos managed to do some good in the world, while also massively boosting his following on YouTube. The more money Mr. Beast gave away, the more people showed up to his channel. Now he is known for such stunts as reading every word in the dictionary, turning a backyard into a ball pit, buying everything in a store, and giving away $1 million, but only giving people 1 minute to spend it. His ambitious challenges and cash giveaways have helped him grow his channel to almost 62 million subscribers. Allegedly creating a toxic workplace, Mr. Beast doesn't create his videos alone anymore. Nowadays, he has an entire team of people helping him to create, film, and edit all of his videos. He may only be 24 years old, but Mr. Beast is a real business owner and boss, and according to some of his past employees, his management skills leave a lot to be desired. The New York Times interviewed a handful of Mr. Beast's ex-employees and uncovered some allegedly unsavory behavior. Matt Turner used to edit videos for Mr. Beast, but claims that he was never credited for his work. I'd asked for credit, he'd credit someone else, he explained. That would be bad enough, but Turner also says that Mr. Beast would insult and berate him daily, frequently using a phrase used to insult people with mental disabilities to drag Turner down. He's not the only one to allegedly have a bad experience working for Mr. Beast. Cryptocurrency scandal. It's not just ex-employees who are upset with Mr. Beast. Some of his biggest fans are as well. Cryptocurrency is all the rage right now, and Mr. Beast has gotten in on the trend. But his recent foray into the blockchain ended in disaster. Mr. Beast's fans began taking an interest in Refinable when the YouTuber followed the coin on Twitter. Shortly after that, Refinable began using Mr. Beast's image in its marketing. Gfinity Sports has speculated that this marketing campaign was a big part of why the coin launched with a value of $8.35 per coin, more than 25 times its expected launch price. But the bigger they are, the harder they fall. As of mid-2022, Refinable's price is less than $0.05 per coin, meaning that many who got in on the ground floor lost big. Some fans who bought Refinable after seeing Mr. Beast in ads felt they'd been scammed out of their money. It wasn't long before Refinable was being reported on as potentially participating in a pump and dump scheme, during which a coin's price is artificially inflated so a select few can sell it off and make a profit before the price tanks. Some Redditors questioned whether or not MrBeast had intended to mislead fans by allowing Refinable to use him in marketing. And fans continued to call for a statement from MrBeast after Refinable made its own public comments on the situation. The Joe Rogan experience. When you're a high-profile internet personality, you have to be conscious of the company you keep. In early 2022, some of MrBeast's fans attacked him for going on Joe Rogan's podcast, as reported by Sportskeeda. Rogan has repeatedly stirred controversy in recent years. He made headlines by platforming vaccine misinformation during the COVID-19 pandemic. His podcast's migration to Spotify brought it greater scrutiny, and many didn't like what they found. Complaints range from Rogan's frequent use of homophobic and misogynistic language to more than 24 instances of Rogan using racial slurs on his show. Despite all the controversy surrounding Rogan, it's not all that surprising that he and MrBeast would want to meet up. They are two of the biggest content creators online, and in that respect they had plenty to discuss. Some fans were still disappointed that MrBeast went on the podcast, with some arguing the decision says a lot about who MrBeast actually is as a person. Others viewed MrBeast's appearance as basically an approval of Rogan's hurtful language. In this case, it's likely that MrBeast was just trying to open himself up to a bigger audience, as he has in other situations that have led him into controversy. How did MrBeast get all the money from? How MrBeast made his money is a question frequently leveled at the extravagantly generous YouTube personality. Many of MrBeast's biggest donations directly benefit other online streamers and gamers who aren't as successful as him, and this has helped put MrBeast on the map. However, when it comes to exactly how MrBeast got his money, many followers remain in the dark. The giveaway-happy MrBeast first rose to worldwide prominence in 2018 after a video of the YouTube star donating $10,000 to a homeless man went viral. MrBeast has since become synonymous with the aggressive philanthropy he practices, with his generous giveaways and feel-good challenges, handing out an eye-watering $1 million in the last 2 years alone. One of Donaldson's viral stunts of 2021 was a faithful recreation of the Netflix drama sensation Squid Game, in which 456 people compete in a series of Korean childhood games for a grand prize of $456,000. The question of how MrBeast got his money often crops up in the aftermath of his increasingly generous donations. MrBeast's popularity is a massive factor here, with the YouTube personality earning a high pay-per, 1,000 views rate from his 90 million on-platform subscribers, across 3 self-owned channels. Fall Guy's favorite MrBeast also receives huge sums from high-profile sponsors looking to advertise on his videos, which, coupled with his own wildly successful merch store, assures Donaldson is a very wealthy man indeed. While MrBeast is best known for his outlandish financial stunts, he had to find the money to drive those stunts first. First starting his YouTube career at 13 in 2012, Jimmy Donaldson built up a range of content over the years, and the money made by his early videos enabled him to drop out of college to make YouTube his full-time career, before generating enough income to start handing out money. After MrBeast garnered worldwide attention in 2018, MrBeast's worth skyrocketed exponentially over the next 2 years. His unique brand of online philanthropy instantly attracted a host of wealthy sponsors, including Quid, CSGO Lotto, Honey, TikTok, and many others in 2021 alone. These prominent brands donate hefty sums to Donaldson for use as he sees fit, with MrBeast stating that he recycles the majority of this funding back into increasingly grandiose giveaways and production costs, as well as his growing self-branded merchandise. In short, MrBeast's biggest charity donations were first enabled by massive sponsorships, and considering Donaldson's still growing popularity, more of such deals could await him in the future. Yet funding is only the tip of the iceberg regarding MrBeast's revenue streams, one of which is YouTube itself. YouTube employs a payment system where an agreed sum is paid per 1,000 views, with the payment increasing alongside the streamer's popularity. For context, MrBeast's Squid Game recreation video amassed 4,584,856 views in less than 2 hours after its initial YouTube upload, and it now sits at over 250 million views. Several outlets have previously reported that Donaldson could be earning as much as $40,000 per day from his YouTube content alone, which adds up to a whopping $15 million a year from YouTube payouts. However, how much money Mr. Beast makes from YouTube in a year stopped needing to be a point of speculation in early 2022, when it was revealed that in 2021, Mr. Beast made $54 million off his various YouTube channels alone. Mr. Beast's biggest charity projects. Mr. Beast's biggest charity effort to date is called